Hey, it's Jamie. Welcome back to another video. First of all, I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Are you ready for some little cartoons, little balls of the LGBT, the LGBallT, that is bisexual erasure, not all about the trans. Yay. The balls of LGBT plusness are absolutely a thing of wonder and something that bring me great joy in life. They're like my emotional comfort burger, warm, sparkly, and often served with a side of pride fries. Where am I going with this? Ugh. Something else of the cartoon realm that also brings me immense joy and is a thing of wonder is Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers!
But did you know that you cannot get Bob's Burgers on Disney Plus in the United States of America?
Unbelievable.
Now, I have no plans to visit the United States anytime soon. As a trans person, that trip sounds just about as relaxing as socializing with Jimmy Pesto. So no, thank you.
Boom, 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 boom.
However, for anybody in the US who may want to watch a little bit of the Bob's of Burgers,
Bob Burger?
or if by the time I finally can and want to travel to the United States again, they have still not brought Bob's Burgers to Disney Plus, then I have a solution for you. Say hello to my little shark friend. This is the wrong shark. We still love Blow High on this channel. But who I'm talking about today is the real hero of this story, Surfshark. How does it sound if you could unlock content from different countries, keep your data secure, and get the best prices online? Pretty well done, right? Like a good burger. Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now, Bob's Burgers is probably one of my top loves in life. It comes above cheese, guinea pigs, and probably even Lego. I'm sorry, Lego, you are really great, but you don't have Louise Belcher, my favorite character, by the way. And because of my deep love for Bob's Burgers, I want everybody to have at least the opportunity to give it a go, regardless of where they live or are traveling to. And luckily for you, Surfshark isn't just great at riding the digital waves. It also lets you change your virtual location to somewhere like the UK that does have Bob's Burgers on Disney Plus, so you can watch it. And it's not just Disney Plus, and it is not just Bob's Burgers. Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 different countries. That's a lot of servers. I literally use Surfshark every single day. Shara and I have done so for years. It's so handy to have that peace of mind whilst you're using the internet, particularly when you're out and about. It's kind of like the comfort of Bob's steady monotone voice whilst everything around you is falling apart.
Thank you.
And today, Surfshark has a very tasty deal. All the burgers of the day who sign up using my link, surfshark.com/jammy, will get an extra 4 months of Surfshark for free. That's like a buy one, get 4 free on burgers. And you know Bob would absolutely underprice it.
That's so cheap for what you're getting.
And changing your virtual location is not just handy for unlocking new content. Did you know that when you're booking your next flight or hotel stay, Surfshark can help you with that as well? Now, before I learned about Surfshark, I had no idea that by changing your virtual location, you can actually unlock cheaper prices on things like flights, hotels, car rental, and even everyday items. And on top of unlocking data and unlocking better deals online, Surfshark is also about safety, arguably the most important element of it. Whether you're at home, a coffee shop, or halfway across the world binging Bob's Burgers, Surfshark encrypts your online data so you don't become an easy target for identity theft, phishing, or fraud attempts. Because if someone's gonna grill you, it should be Bob, not a hacker. And if that's not enough, Surfshark One gives you access to features like Alert and Search. You'll get real-time data breach alerts if your personal info leaks online, and you can browse ad-free with 0 digital footprints using Surfshark's private search engine. Basically, you're as invisible and sneaky as Louise when she is up to something. So go click the link in my description box to get 4 whole free months of Surfshark for free. If I hadn't already said that, or use the code JAMMY. Go do it right now, please. And there's also a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is nothing to lose by trying this out. Bob will thank you, and so will I.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's get on with the LGBallT. Piano teacher, why does a ball with no distinguishing features but a pair of glasses on a little rope actually look like a music teacher? I'm really impressed by how strong this stereotype is. We didn't see each other last week, right? Yeah, I was sick, says the closeted trans ball. They are wearing a mask of cisness. Oh, yeah, I can hear it in your voice. Yeah, you can hear it in my voice, says the closeted trans mask who started taking testosterone 4 months ago. It's just a cold. That's really funny because I remember being pre-T and for myself feeling the opposite effect of like, oh, wow, I want to like talk so much because my voice is so gravelly and lovely and listen to my snotty throat. But for this person, no, the voice is genuinely deeper. I'm very happy for you. I do feel like there are going to be other changes coming soon that may not be excusable by saying that you've had a cold. And plus, your cold is not going to last as long as your piano teacher is possibly going to be teaching you piano. Who needs labels? Gay, straight, we're all human. I mean, yes, in short, we are all human. Some people don't like labels. I'm totally cool with that. If labels are not for you, they're not for you. I personally like them for myself. But yeah, we don't necessarily need them. Are you eating mayonnaise? Is that mayonnaise? It's just food. Why do we need labels? Stop. Stop, put the jar down and walk away slowly. Now, when I found this one, it said it was based off of a Vine or something. I feel old. I don't think I've seen this. I've seen videos to do with mayonnaise and jokes, but I don't know if I've seen this specific one. But based on the logic, let's treat food like humans. What do the labels matter? Oh, I went out of date 3 years ago. No worries. That's just a label. No, they do mean different things. When I get married, it has to be a man. I guess I'm just not getting married then. Oh, is this like a closeted lesbian ball? Well, since I'll never be married, I'll live with my girl best friend when we grow up. And they were roommates. Man, girls are so pretty. If I could, I would definitely marry one. Oh, is the egg cracking? Years later, how did it take me this long to realize I'm gay? How did it take you that long? The signs have been there forever. It's because this cis heteronormative bleh.
Everybody is cis, everybody is straight. This is just like the default way of being human.
Is so ingrained in all of us. This is why it's baffling to me when homophobes and bigots and bleh are just like,
oh, all the kids are going to be trans, they're all going to be gay.
It's like, no, just because it's kind of being introduced a bit. Like the amount of LGBT plus kids who take literally years into adulthood to figure themselves out because they've been force fed that they are cis and straight, even if it's not said in those words. Those expectations societally are there constantly, and they're constantly reinforced by everything you see in the media and just generally, and like what people around you are saying. And it pushes so many LGBT plus kids to having a really confusing time throughout their like childhood and adolescence and into early adulthood even, and then for some well into adulthood as well. Really, that's why we need to teach kids that LGBT plus people exist and it's okay to be LGBT plus, because it doesn't make straight kids gay or cis kids trans. It just means that those kids that are LGBT plus will figure out their identities quicker and be happier because of it, and also feel like they're in a more accepting environment. Knowledge is power, and it's a wonderful thing to figure out your identity, albeit somewhat scary because the world is not as accepting as it should be. Yo, bro, I'm actually gay. Oh, dropping the mask of straightness. Well, bro, I didn't know you swing that way. Where did this come from? And like swinging for both teams. What? We're not even on a swing. How can I swing any which way when my feet are planted on the ground? I mean, these balls do not have feet. What the fuck? Like magic. You come out as gay and suddenly you're on a swing. Mwahaha. I will never be defeated. I believe this is a questioning ball. There'll be more about this later. Oh, really? Unlabeled term collector. Uh-oh. No, you two can't defeat me. I mean, just take the loss when it comes. I cast. I don't need a label. I cast. Just use every label that might apply. Our powers combine to create. The what? Oh, the I don't care beam. I was like, the BI decam. Yeah, questioning is sleeping for a long time. I do believe this comes up again, and I saw it a lot when going through the subreddit recently. This whole concept of
questioning.
I do also just want to say very quickly, there is nothing wrong with questioning your identity. It's totally fine. Like, you are your own person, and your identity does not hurt other people. And I really don't understand this stuffiness over,
No, you said you were this, so therefore you must be this. And oh, it took you till this age to figure out you were that one. No, it can't be true.
No, you figure out who you are at whatever point. It really doesn't matter. And if you go through multiple ideas of who you are, but it takes you a long time to figure your identity out truly, sure, great, perfect. I didn't even go through that many like iterations of identity and figuring myself out, but I initially identified as cis bisexual, and then cis lesbian, and then trans straight, and now trans bi, and that's the one that stuck, you know? But like, even as somebody who feels like they've had a reasonably simple identity journey with figuring myself out, that's still four different identities that I have had. And that doesn't mean that you're more likely to be in a phase when you finally figure yourself out and you know that's the right one. It's totally fine to go through that process, because I knew deep inside when they weren't right for me, and that's how it worked for me personally. Yeah, it's okay. Go explore, be you, be happy, be gay. T-slur by a cis person in a rude way. Oh, they say the T-slur? Grr. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we don't want to deal with any of those transphobic cis people. T-slur by someone under the trans umbrella. We're the T-slur gang, right? I guess. I don't get too affected by it, but if I had to choose between being called that from a transphobe versus a trans person, I'd pick the trans person in a heartbeat, but still I don't like saying it myself or being called that by another trans person. I am totally with you. I personally do not use the T-slur for myself, like, ever, and I'm totally fine with trans people who have reclaimed it and they call themselves that, or their friendship group where everybody's comfortable with it, that kind of vibe. But I personally do not use it. And I totally agree with this, where like a cis person saying it in a mean way, like get lost, go away. A trans person saying it about like generalizing trans people or referring to a group of trans people that I would be a part of or other people that weren't comfortable would be a part of. I'm not going to be like mad, but it's not something I'd be super comfortable with. And I still don't think it's something that people should do unless they're well aware that everybody in that group is comfortable being referred to in that way, because it's still really loaded for a lot of people. T-slur by someone under the trans umbrella, by themselves / general. T-slur, I'm proud. T-slur, I'm a T-slur with all my heart. Yeah. In this situation, I don't care, lol. They can call themselves whatever. I am very totally in agreement with this. Since tea causes menopause, tea causes menopause? What kind of tea are you drinking? Testosterone. I meant testosterone. Oh. Do trans femmes on hormones call it like E or O? Because sometimes estrogen is spelt with an O in front of it. But yeah, T is testosterone is T. I would only ever refer to it as testosterone if I'm speaking to somebody where they wouldn't understand what I meant by T. So mostly cis people. I haven't looked at LGBallT in a while. I wonder what's going on. Questioning. See, I told you. And this sums up how I felt when I was finding all of this content. I was like, what? What is going on? What? I am confused. Where did this questioning come from? It feels like the questioning ball has been posed as a
villain.
I guess it can be really loaded and quite stressful for a lot of people. But at the same time, that part of the process in figuring yourself out is perfectly natural and okay. Maybe this is for me, so I'm only going to speak about it from my perspective, but I don't see like questioning as a concept as this big bad scary villain. Yeah, I'm gay. I love men. Woo! Meanwhile, the music I listen to. Girls, I love girls. Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you know, that shows security in one's identity, that you can listen to and enjoy music that is singing about a topic that is totally unrelated to you and you can still enjoy it. Is that a dog? I've never seen a dog try to be portrayed in LGBallT. When I said a dog, see, I watched a lot of a show called Watch My Chops. The dog is called Cornelius, and he's got like a bit of a northern accent. So he's like, I am a dog that's incredibly bright.
I am a dog that's incredibly bright.
I can't do the accent very well. So whenever I say a dog, I just hear Cornelius saying dog when I say it, and I feel like I've got like a little bit of an accent on when I say a dog. Oh, it sounds weird now. I can't even say dog anymore. Anyway, go watch My Chops if you haven't. It's quite fun. I mean, I've not watched it since I was a child. It could be incredibly problematic. I don't know, but it's got a great theme tune. Chad and I sing it very often, even now. Back to the LGBallT. Do those clouds spell gay or Gus or gas, or it looks like they spell something? So a little straight ball is walking their dog. Oh, can I I pet him? Of course you can. Grrr. Oh, mean doggy. That's weird. He's normally only aggressive towards women. Oh, a bisexual bull wearing a blue bow tie, so assumably AMAB. Huh? Oh, the egg crack. There's clearly something rippling underneath, and that dog just was quite affirming in an egg cracky way.
A dog that's incredibly bright.
Men's. Hey, dead name, why are you staring at men's clothing like this? Are you a T-slur or what? Bro. What? I didn't say anything wrong. The amount of people who think it's okay to just throw around slurs. Exhausting. Like, not only was it a weird call out because anybody of any gender, whether they're trans or not, can shop in any section of clothing. I cannot express how much it doesn't matter and how little everybody should be given about which bit of the shop they buy their clothes from. You like to buy like your joggers from this section and everything else from that? Cool, do it. It doesn't matter. Your gender expression, where you buy your clothes, does not dictate your gender. So not only have they done that, but they also used a T-slur. How awful. This is America. Speak English. Oh look, the MAGA hat now says baby. A baby. I mean, babies are much cuter than MAGAs, but they do act a bit babyish. I use he, him pronouns. Oh, I use he, they. No, pronouns should be illegal. I meant speak English, but without proper grammar. No grammar. No pronouns. I cry over the pronouns.
You're the sensitive snowflakes, but me, I crumble at pronouns.
During a protest, me, asexual amongst lots of, I'm assuming, cis straight balls. And oh, look, a little trans ball with a flag. Oh, there's another queer folk and they're trans. That's so cool. I want to talk to them. I want to show support to them. I want to get friend with them. But wait, it would be weird to talk to them right now. But I'm LGBT too, so that's fine. But I don't wear anything that indicates it. No black ring, no pin, no stuff. Chillin'. Nice flag. Thanks. Wait, did the ace ball just run past and like do a flyby nice flag as they ran and were just dust again? Yeah, whenever I'm out and I see people who are wearing like pin badges or shirts or like gay couple holding hands or something, I'm like, God damn it, I wish I had some kind of like pin on me so they knew, yeah, I'm not staring at you because I'm a bigot, I'm staring at you because I support you. I'm one of you. No boys when the ball is AFAB, cis, straight. No boys or girls after the ball comes out as bisexual. No, I don't know anymore. Lol to the pansexual ball. I mean, just nobody. Nobody. No. No people over ever. I don't understand this. It is such like a heteronormative viewpoint of like
Girls cannot have sleepovers with boys and boys cannot have sleepovers with girls.
all the gay kids. Yay! Joke's on you, parents. Did you see your cousin there? No, they weren't there. Had a falling out with their parents because of a girl? Kind of. Because of a boy? Colder. Much colder. Oh, cousin came out as a trans girl. Because of a girl. Yeah, as in they're the girl. Oh, this is sad though. I'm really sorry that they had a falling out with their parents over that. Honestly, unaccepting parents? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why would you not accept this child, this being that you brought into the world, that you should be loving unconditionally? They've come out as trans and they come out as gay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing bad about that. Your kid deserves your love and support because of that. And if you are not prepared to have an LGBT plus child, then don't have kids. Simple as. What they say happens with trans people in women's restrooms. They say all sorts and none of it is true. Your pissing room has been conquered. Mummy, I'm scared. Oh dear. A woman in the bathroom has perished at the mere sight of a trans woman entering the space. What actually happens? Okay, just go fast and out before anyone sees you. You have entered a PvP area. What does PvP mean? Why am I so old? Oh, player versus player. Okay, cool. I've said it so many times before. Trans inclusive bathrooms are perfectly safe for everybody. And trans inclusion is the safest way forward. Trans exclusionary policies lead to people being harmed. Mostly trans people. But seriously, it also leads to non-conforming cis people, particularly gender non-conforming cis women, also being harassed and targeted in public spaces. So what the hell are we playing at? Let trans people pee in peace and everybody will be better off for it. Run! They're coming to take take your gender. What? Take my gender? That's not how any... Oh, what? I cannot read that. But here comes the
Gender hoarder.
This is the next villain in a Marvel movie. Yeah. I was like, what film franchise has villains? Oh, questioning is back. Hi, sister, I have a question. Funny that. Shoot. Why did you kiss that girl before? Dad said that girls are only supposed to kiss boys. Did he now? Yep. Anyway, I kissed her because she is my girl. She's just her friend. They were practicing for when they have to kiss boys. Girls kiss girls to practice sometimes. That's all. Dad, he's 12 years old. If you think your kid is old enough to learn that girls and boys kiss and can have relationships, then they are old enough to learn that gay people exist and that boys and boys can kiss and girls can kiss and have relationships, okay? I already told you he shouldn't be knowing about all that stuff. I won't let them indoctrinate him as well. Let kids be kids, for God's sake. I wonder if boys also kiss boys for practice. Oh, cracking. A few weeks later on the television, I am very pleased to announce that the US Supreme Court will be hearing our case on overturning the ban on conversion therapy for minors because, freedom of speech, baby. Wait, what? Said the LGBT, the gay MAGA supporter. I mean, what are you doing? It's about time. I wonder why they won't overturn the ban in the UK as well. Oh, shut up. Probably because it was never banned in the first place. They keep saying they will, but still haven't. Anyway, this is good. All parents who want their kids to be normal should have the right to do this. We need to teach them young, using any method necessary. I wonder what happened to let kids be kids. It's let kids be kids until those kids are LGBT+, and then it's let me control you. 5 years old. Haha, look at you, you're such a girl, you're nothing like a boy at all, says the phobe. I'm not a girl, you're a girl. 15 years old. You're so girly, you may as well be one, you're such a girl. I'm not a girl, says the questioning ball. So I'm assuming what this is showing is that all through childhood and teenage years, I'm assuming an AMAB ball was so feminine presenting that all the bigots and phobes and bullies were like,
Hi, you're a girl because of the way you act.
25 years old. Jesus, you're such a girl. You always have been. You're no man whatsoever. You know what? Oh, turns out you were actually correct this whole time for all the wrong reasons, might I add. But anyway, I'm trans. I've been a girl this whole time. Shocked phobe. You're not a girl, you're quite clearly a man. You'd never pass off as a woman. Stop listening to the woke left. They're brainwashing you by telling you that you're something you're not. It's exhausting, isn't it? You can't win against a brick wall. You disgust me. You're trying to turn our children into being just like you. You want everyone you disagree with to burn, don't you? Stop targeting children with your disgusting propaganda. I was literally about to say, Mum, what is that guy doing? Stay away from him, sweetie. I hate you so much. I was literally about to say, because I was scrolling down and I could only see one bit at a time. I was like, this is what bigots should be saying into a mirror. Literally, a bigot screaming into a mirror, and that is what they look like. They're just echoing out their own internal insecurities when what they are saying is exactly how they are treating LGBT plus people. Oh, I do not want to absolutely ruin the pronunciation, so this is not all English. I'm assuming this is saying, hello aces, I am very much a fellow asexual, and that's why I'm pleased to be announcing us aces will stop making the plot to conquer the great country of Denmark. Once again, I'm completely unbiased. Something meaning LGBallT. Oh, something's happened. What does forbarten mean? An undercover Danish ball. The ball of Denmark pretending to be asexual because you know the asexuals are trying to conquer Denmark. So now Denmark is fighting back asexuals. Let me just Google translate something real quick. Forbardet. Cursed. Oh, cursed. Like a curse. Like shit. Okay, I'm luring the enemies to the kill box. Hashtag gamertag. Ready your AoE, everyone. Fire at will once he, she, wait. Gamertag, are you a boy or girl? Yeah. Oh shit, never mind, here they come. Aw, affirmed over gaming. That's sweet that somebody asked. Very cute. We gotta get those pronouns right. And that is it for the LGBallT comics today. I am struggling and losing the ability to speak right now. I'm very tired. If you liked the video, think about giving a thumbs up and subscribing. Don't forget to go click the link in the description box to go check out Surfshark. I would highly recommend doing so. You cannot put a price on internet safety, but if you could, it would be 4 months extra for free and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Woohoo! So do go click the link if you want to do so. You'll see some names going up the side of the screen, which are my lovely Patreons. Thank you so much for supporting me over there. You can go get extra content and behind the scenes stuff starting at £1 a month, but there is no pressure to go do that if you don't want to. But I do want to give a big shout out to my top tier Patreons. Let me find them. Ginger Blues, Albar, Bildad the Shewite, Chloe, Dylan Irving, Elden K, Gosco, Iona Balash, Jesse Entwistle, Marv Mallow, Max Makes Mods, Night Soul, Nesta, Rachel Raptor, Randy, Riley Ray, River Champimon, Sally Drew, Sarah Hobbs, Sienna Lamb, Slayer, Spring Metal Dragon, Sugar Joe, TNS Mum, The Paisley Prince, The Third Hat Man, and AAA_Mars. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye. What the fuck?